Hey guys, good afternoon. It's Angelo Christian Financial. Thank you so much for watching Real Estate Insider, our podcast where America goes for funding. This video is for all you real estate investors out there. And today we're going to actually be talking about how to form your LLC and what exactly is a Series LLC, a Master LLC for forming your real estate investments. And so a lot of chatter has been going on in the market about how to properly protect yourself from reducive liability if you're an investor, and not to put those deals in your personal name. And so there are states in America that actually recognize a Series LLC, which is an umbrella Master LLC to put your properties in. We're going to talk about the pros and cons of that today, and if this is right for you. So first off, generally speaking, when an investor purchases properties, they're putting those properties in an LLC. And that's a great idea because that will reduce liability for whatever reason, whether your tenant tries to sue you or a neighbor tries to sue you or a creditor or a lender or whoever. You're trying to shield yourself from your personal assets and the company assets of that particular property. And so one of the things I really like about the Series LLC or the Master LLC is it acts as an umbrella. Let's say that you want to build a big portfolio, and so let's just say, for example, that you have 20 properties. Generally speaking, you'd have to form an LLC and a separate EIN for each LLC, and that's extremely cumbersome. It's very costly. It's very laborious. And so if you think about it, it doesn't really make a lot of sense because most investors have more than one property, and it really stifles ambition if you're trying to really grow your business and grow your portfolio of rental properties. So the Master LLC acts as an umbrella. So essentially, let's just say that you have one parent LLC, which is, let's just call it Angelo Investments LLC. And then what happens, that's the core, right? The umbrella, the Master LLC. And then each address of each property will stem off like 123 3rd Street, 627 Barney Street, 850 Jones Street. And that sits under the Master LLC. So from a cost standpoint, it's much cheaper to file a Master LLC. And from a taxation standpoint, you're just filing one tax return. So the biggest difference, with the Series LLC is the personal protection from liability. So if we go back to the example, if let's say that, your tenant falls and breaks their neck for whatever reason on 850 Jones Street, you're going to be protected from the Master LLC and from the other properties that you own. In a normal LLC circumstance, if it was just Angelo LLC that owned 20 properties, that tenant or whoever's trying to sue you could come after all those properties or come after yourself personally. So you need that protection, that shield, so you don't get sued or that they can't come and try to claw back at all your assets. So the Series LLC is very compelling for this example. This is the main reasons why I like it, is because it protects you from further liability, reduces your cost basis, into setting up all these LLCs and managing them, and also from a taxation standpoint, much easier to file one umbrella LLC for all your properties versus having to file 20 different tax returns. That can be a huge nightmare and very costly. So those are the main advantages, the main pros. The biggest con that I have about it is that it's not available in every state. There'll be a link to this YouTube video, and in the link you can see the states that it's actually available in, because it's not available nationwide. There's only about 20 states that have adopted the Series LLC. So when you're thinking about setting this up, you may want to use that particular state, because you don't have to set up your LLC in the state that you live in. You can file an LLC in any state. So I would say strongly consider that, because if you're an investor and you're trying to grow your portfolio, you definitely want to think about setting up a Series LLC. I think it's a no-brainer for real estate investors, and I highly recommend that. Now, we offer all different types of loan programs at our company for investors. We have investor cash flow loans, no-doc loans, asset-based loans, multifamily construction loans, hard money loans. So if you're an investor, we definitely want to hear from you. Love to help you to grow your portfolio. You can call or text us at the number above, to 832-431-6331. Or if you want to be proactive, you can click on the link in the YouTube description, actually get signed up to get pre-approved right there with Angelo Christian. So I really appreciate you guys watching the show on the channel. I want to hear from you investors. Please reach out to us and check out my next video. And thank you so much.